My dear fellow, thank you so much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is my duty and my privilege to give a conceptual overview of this year's Palm Dog Award. Yesterday, Mr. Rose, our chairman, summoned me to his suite at the Hotel du Cap. And said, sitting there in the crepuscular darkness, a bit like Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now, he said, "Darling, do make sure you emphasize what a dog-tastic year it's been." I myself would go further and say that it's been a dog-tabulous year. We've had Marley and Me, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Dean Spanley starring just about Peter O'Toole, and Hotel for Dogs. All of them absolutely marvellous. But this brings us to the year here at Cannes, the Palm Dog shortlist at Cannes, and as you know, an Englishman's love of film is exceeded only by his love of dogs, and so this is why we're so excited. And I have to mention a sort of sidebar to this event. A few days ago I went to the party for Antichrist, a film by Lars von Trier. I went there, I don't know if any of you were there. There was a very amusing huge pair of scissors set up on the beach. I don't know if any of you were there. No way. Lars ran up to me, grabbed me by the lapels and said, "Peter, what did you think?" And I said, "Lars, good isn't the word." Darling, not the word. But anyway, he introduced me to the animal trainer on that film, because as you know, there was a very remarkable scene where a fox said the words "chaos reigns," and what a remarkable job the animal trainer did to get it to say that. I found out later it's the same one that trained the dog to say sausages on That's Life. But anyway, we've got such an extraordinary lineup here. We've got those wonderful Chihuahuas in I Love You film, Philip Morris. We've got a wonderful canine present in Almodovar's Los Abrazos Rosos. We've got a rare example of the dog as villain, the Rottweiler in Ken Loach's Looking for Eric. And there again, Eric Cantona approached me after the press conference and said, "Why is it that if you say something is bollocks, that's bad, and if it's the dog's bollocks, that's good?" And I said, "That's because there is a kind of socio-cultural, testicular expression of goodness embedded deep in our psyche." And Eric seemed to accept that. Then, of course, there is the wonderful dog Tenants in Andrea Arnold's Fish Tank. I know my friend Kelly is going to discourse on that presently. But even more remarkably, this is the first year for animated dogs in the Palm Dog. There's wonderful dogs in Up. So, on a slightly darker note, I have to say that there is something called the Cone of Shame, which we give to the film which has represented dogs slightingly or disobligingly, and that, I'm afraid, is Kinete, which, as well as showing people being butchered, shows a car hitting a dog, which I was very upset about. Being English, cruelty to animals is the worst thing in the world. So that's it. It's been a wonderful year for dogs. It's been a wonderful year for dogs in cinema, and it's been an even more wonderful year for my friend, my colleague, and my spiritual mentor, Mr. Toby Rose, to whom I must now hand the microphone back. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rose, encore.